Eating day. How did I sleep? Better, but still shitty. Is that a thing? I slept better than I did the night before. I feel like I got more sleep. I made us shut off Cobra Kai at 10:30. We're on season 3 now. Oh, the duckies in my backyard, guys. Can you see them? That's so nice. Diesel loves it out there. Not my Layla girl. She likes to be close. Yeah, I shut it off and I was able to fall asleep. I did wake up naturally probably around 5:30. Just because of being fasted. It just is the way it is. I struggled making that dinner, but I got through it. And 155.9. So that's down 2.1, which is great for me. Great for me keto-wise, because I don't have those big gains and big losses. So that's a good fasting day. And I tried really hard yesterday. So I'm glad it was over too. Barely. But I still think I'm on pace. We'll see how this hot yoga stuff goes. And I think I'll try harder being in a class. So 2 days a week. That's going to be great. I'm supposed to do a run too. I don't know how long. A tempo run. I ran yesterday, but again, very little effort. No gumption. I don't know what's going on with my running. Maybe I'm waiting too long into the day to do it. I probably should bring my stuff and run at work on my lunch break. I don't know. Maybe I'll tackle that. I try not to do too much exercise and fasting, because as soon as I do too much, or even like am like really sweating, it's like I need to eat. Like I become so ravenous. It's so hard. It's easier just to do like slow, steady state cardio, like the pedal bike or something. I don't mind doing the exercise. It's just I can't exert myself, or I just set myself up to eat. And I have to be really, I'm going to have to be very, not sick, but I'm going to have to be dialed in this whole time, it looks like. You know, no giving myself too much leeway, because I want to see it. 10 pounds, guys. We got 10 pounds in about 1 month. And it looks like that's exactly what I'm going to probably end up losing for this month. So, can't be fucking around. My good friend, Oh Mad Caroline. She's my favorite human on YouTube, too. She said such nice things about me yesterday. I think she's awesome. I really do think she's awesome. She tried. And you know what? What I think is awesome about someone is when you can see that they fail. And I was telling her this, like, I need to be able to relate with the person. And maybe that's why people who are 250 or more don't relate to me anymore. I don't know, because I don't really know how to explain this. I was there, I was 220. So I obviously can't relate to somebody who's 300, 400, 500 pounds. But I do know what it's like to be 80, 100 pounds overweight. And I'm working so hard to get it off. And I was telling her, it seems like this last 20 pounds is harder than anywhere else in the journey has been. But maybe it's just because I'm just in it right now. But it seems... Sorry, my alarm went off. Been up for a while. And then Eileen texted me. I don't know what I was saying. I know that I was saying that this last 20 pounds is hard. I don't know. It is. It is hard. And I think I got to keep changing up my plan to keep tricking my body so I don't plateau. So I'm glad I didn't quit the keto on week 2 because of the no drop. And I was talking to Caroline yesterday. These dogs, I'm sorry, guys. You want to see them? Playing. Yeah, I was telling Caroline, for me on YouTube, watching people, what is inspiring to me, and maybe this isn't inspiring to other people, but the people who are really, like, not vulnerable, but the people that are like, oh my God, I'm failing, but then they get back up and you see them succeed. Like, I remember when I first started watching YouTube for weight loss stories, there was a girl that, she kicked ass, and I had seen her final video that she had made. And then I went back and watched her whole story. And there was like 2 or 3 videos, within a lot of videos, that she was just breaking down. Like, she was like, I can't do this, I suck, blah, blah, blah. But then you know she succeeded. So to see her struggle and then get back on it, that's what's inspiring to me. Like, okay, this person failed too, you know, but they were still able to do it. If I constantly am seeing someone just kicking ass, I don't feel like it. I can relate because I'm going to fail, and I have failed, and I have struggled. So, and that's the same thing, like at first with Eileen, I was like, I am not up to her standards. I don't know why she wants to talk to me, because I just felt like she was always so badass. And the very first time I remember, she was like, girl, I failed. I fell off the cliff. I was like, well, thank God. You know, thank God she did, because I was thinking, she should be the one on YouTube, not me. I mean, I don't want to see someone fail every day, because that's not inspiring at all. I need someone that'd be like, hey, you can be badass too, you know. I don't know. It was so great to talk to her, and she is such a great person. I almost wish I would have tried OMAD. For some reason, I don't think it would have worked for me. I don't know. Like, I also wish, I was telling Eileen, I wish I could eat earlier in the evening. That's just not going to work for my family right now. Because I know there's circadian rhythms in your liver. And, like, that doesn't know what time of day it is, if it's light or dark out. And I heard people, like, all over that pillow. Water? It was snowing here yesterday. Yeah, diesel totally ruined my cover here. Totally ruined it. Ripped it to shreds. Gotta get a new one. Oh, this one's ripped too. I think they lasted 2 seasons. I don't know if that's good or bad. I really like them. These dogs. They're I don't know. Right now I feel like I'm doing okay. I'm gonna do good overall for the month. And that's what Caroline was telling me. She's like, it would have been so fine if you would have just like dropped 3 the first week, then 2, and then 2, and you would be in the same exact spot you're in right now. Yeah, it would have been a lot easier to be like, okay, this is working. Although, I think I told Joanne, like, yeah, I think I'm doing good, but you would think with fasting and dropping the carbs, I would be dropping faster. But I do think it's just because I dropped too much that first week. And my body's just trying to figure, you know, like, whoa, too much. And it was probably a water, that initial, maybe even 5 pounds was all that gain from that one day. I don't know. I got a busy day. Super busy day. I got to get Tate up here very soon. He's got a makeup test. And then I'm going to go to work. Super busy day at work. Hopefully I'll have time to upload my video. As soon as I get home from work, I got to go get Maddie at her friend's house and take her over to ballet. Then I'll have to get the dogs out for a few minutes and then head over to hot yoga. I don't know. I'll try to take some pictures or something while I'm in there so you guys can see. I don't want to look like a complete asshole vlogging. Would you mind if I tape myself? Oh, that's so pretentious, I think. I don't know. I would love to take you guys along with me though, because I know a few of you like that idea. Maddie's like, what's hot yoga? Like sexy yoga? I was like, no, it's like I think, and I saw Fasting Rabbit and Tracy talking about it. I think it says it heats it to 90. So is there like even hotter yoga? I don't know what that word was that you said, Elvira. It must be some fancy yoga that's long and hot. I'm very, very excited just to give this a try. It's something I've really wanted to do. And I really do miss the yoga. Or Pilates or whatever I was doing. Yeah, so I'm excited for that. I just wish it wasn't so late. But at least I get to eat after. So I just wish that wasn't so late. But my casserole's ready to go in the oven. And I hope everyone has a great day.
Does learning a language feel like this?
Hi, friends. I had 3 electrolytes today. No sodium again. Maybe I should have done a little bit of sodium. I'll salt my food tonight because I actually don't salt. I usually really don't put salt and pepper on my food, even when cooking. I use other flavors, but I will salt my food tonight. I tried this lemon protein bar, the Quest one. Yuck. It tastes gross. Not a fan. Not a fan. I'm disappointed that I have another one. Like, I thought I was gonna love it. It's gross. And it's leaving this weird taste in my mouth. But I'm finishing my 3rd electrolyte. Oh shit, I was trapped. I talked to, I'm gonna meet my girlfriend at hot yoga at like 5:15. It's 3:15 and I'm like 40 minutes from home. I have to change and get Maddie to ballet, and I should, like, it's been raining and miserable all day. I think people north of us are getting snow, so it's just been a miserable day. So I'm kind of glad about it though, because then I don't feel as guilty that I'm not gonna walk the dogs, because I wouldn't have walked them anyways today. This weather is not good enough for a walk. They wouldn't like it and I wouldn't like it. So I was so busy at work today, like crazy busy, and Eileen and Caroline and David and we're all talking, and I'm like, I'm so busy, and I'm still talking to everybody. But this morning I was talking to David on my way to work, and I was thinking he had said like 60-hour fasts are like the best, and I totally agree, because you get the 2 weigh-ins, fasted weigh-ins, so you get some nice drops, and you get obviously my ketosis levels are like minimal. I'm in nutritional ketosis at least though, but they're small because I'm spiking my insulin. Even though it's a little bit of carbohydrates, I am still doing it often, you know, Saturday and Sunday, then fasting just for basically one day before I check. So I'm only getting like a 24-hour, not even, what am I getting? Yes, I'm getting like a 30-hour reading of being fasted. So that makes sense to me. It's not like I'm getting a huge, like maybe if I would check it again tonight, but the problem is like I had to, I mean, I stayed compliant. It's not like I, you know, but I tried this Quest bar because I didn't want to go to, never done hot yoga. I don't know how my body's gonna, you know, handle it, and I don't want to be like dizzy, like bending down and standing up and dizzy, because I you know, just because I haven't eaten. I'll see how it goes. My friend just told me that she has a board meeting on Thursday and can't go Thursday, which is totally fine. I can do it by myself. It's no big deal. So I do plan on going on Thursday too, unless I absolutely hate it, which I don't think I'll absolutely hate it. Some people are just such assholes. So driving. Yeah, so I'm looking forward to it. It's just my afternoon is like crazy, and I think I'm supposed to run. I believe it's a tempo run, like between 2 and 3 miles. And guys, I don't think that's gonna happen. I think I'm gonna keep it at the yoga, as long as I'm getting some type of exercise, even if it's minimal, even if it's walking the dogs. You know, that's my goal, is to get some form of little bit of exercise. I obviously could use a increase. Like tonight, I feel like an hour of hot yoga is gonna burn some calories, so I am not gonna worry about that I'm not running. It's funny because Eileen said the same thing. She's felt kind of burnt out with running, and right now I'm feeling that way, and I'm not sure why. I think it has a lot to do with that my race got canceled. It's just like I feel like, why am I doing this? There's no point. But I don't want to be deconditioned. I really want to be able to run a 5K at any given time. So I might just change it to yoga Tuesday, Thursdays, cross training maybe Friday with the NTC app, and then still doing a run on Sunday, but not long, like 3 miles or more, 3 to 5 miles every Saturday. That's what I'm thinking. And maybe I could do like Monday, Wednesday, Friday, just sprints, because that really helped increase my pace. But I also think it's that I'm struggling with high intensity cardio because of the ketogenic diet. I don't feel like I have plenty of fat, like old man Caroline was talking about, how she has fat on her body so she can function. But I don't have like those big, I don't know. Carbs just provide energy in a different feeling when you're doing running. I obviously can maintain and go long with my fat stores, but to get the oomph, to get the high intensity cardio, like to do sprints, I'm struggling, and I just don't have the mojo anymore when I'm running. So I got to figure that out, because I definitely can't stop running, period. You know, I can't just, you know, stop, because I'm going to do this half marathon in November, and I like to at least train for 20 weeks, I think, for a race. And what I want to do is just start a full marathon training program when I start, because oh man, Caroline and I are going to run a full marathon next January together. So when I start training, I'm just going to start training for that. So I'm thinking June I'll just start training for a full marathon. But that gives me time. Like now I can just do fun, you know, little runs and yoga and other types of cross training. So I can just, you know, and then maybe add some weightlifting once I figure that shit out. I watched more of Tammy today, Keto and the Chaos. Just some random video. Oh, I watched her live too. Just, it's so funny. Like, I watched this random video yesterday, and she like holds up her soda and she talks about drinking her Bang, and she does all these keto things that I do that people frown upon. Whatever. I like my artificial sweeteners too. Anyways, I'm real, like, I think I'm excited because of the yoga. Why I'm looking forward to, I'm very hungry. I was really looking for it. I'll probably still finish that protein bar even though I don't like it. I wish I would have brought a Built bar. I ended up ordering like a crap ton. I went on the website today. They were doing 15% off
plus I use this thing. It used to be called Ebates. It's like Rakuten now or whatever. You get cash back. I saw it was like 7% cash back, and it was 15% off. I built like 2 18-pack boxes. I hope I'm gonna like the flavors. I loved the one I had the other night. And they did just come out with built like puffs, I think they're called. They're like marshmallows. It just is exactly what the bar reminded me of, is that marshmallow thing. So I'm excited that I ordered all of those. And I got Derek a Valentine's Day gift. I ordered him some oysters from Massachusetts that he just loves. So they'll come on the Friday before Valentine's Day. Other than that, I was in the lab, so I didn't really have a ton to be able to do on the side. But I uploaded my video, and like I said, my phone is about to die, so I'll need to charge it while I'm running around. But I will try to tape some. Still have to do Spanish. I never got around to doing that. And I don't know. I did get a link. If you want to buy Build Bars, I can send you a link, and you can get a discount or whatever because of my order. They're super good if you're keto or you like protein bars or anything like that. They're a little bit higher in net carbs than the Quest bars though, but I don't really care. I mean, like tonight I put in all my stuff, and I should be able to have like a serving and a half. Oh, that reminds me. Of my dinner, plus I could probably have a bar or something tonight, because they were delicious. But listening to her live, she talked more about her macros and how she did it from the very beginning, and it's more of a keto high protein diet. So when I went into Carb Manager, I was able to select those macros, keto high protein. So it flips basically your protein and your fat. And she's saying you'll be more satisfied with your meals because you can just keep eating the fat. So she gave us a way to calculate it, and she also gave us a way to calculate our maintenance calories, and which is such a thing for me, for a mind fuck for me, because she's saying at 155 I can eat 1,800 calories. Now she said it's different for everybody and depends on how long we've been dieting, blah 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 blah, you know. But like that's scary to me. 1,900 calories is what she's saying I would have to eat to maintain this weight, and we all know the second I eat 1,900 calories, I'm going to be gaining weight. So I think I messed my metabolism up a little bit. But that's the nice thing about, she did say like taking these diet breaks, like I was talking about how Eileen does maintenance. Well, she just does like maintenance months. Well, she said the minimum a diet break is 48 hours. So I've definitely done that, which makes me a little bit less scared to think that I totally destroyed my metabolism dieting my whole life, basically. But maybe when I do take those breaks and go way off, you know, I wasn't maintaining though. I was always gaining, you know. It was never like, oh, I just maintained my weight when I went off this diet. But she slowly incorporated more calories, and she's up to like 2,000 or something. But she does weigh more than me, and I think she's taller than me. But I also looked, and a lot of people say you should be eating the macros for your ideal weight. And so I looked at that, and what my macros would be about 1,600 for 145. You know, and she also mentioned, like, if you're gonna do it, cut hard and quick versus doing it over a slow period of time, because that's exactly what happens. Your body gets used to it and then survives on less and less and less. So you're gonna be doing, that's why I don't like calorie restriction. Because I know I'm gonna hurt my metabolism that way. So I think she's mentioned 400 to 600 calories, you know, a big cut. So if my maintenance calories are 1,800, I should be able to eat, you know, 1,200 calories and be losing weight. And maybe that's what I need. I need to watch the calorie intake a little bit more. But I did go ahead and flip my protein fat. And hopefully, I'm hoping that, I mean, I'm not always hitting my macros. Sometimes I'm closer than other days, but it also automatically moved my net carbs to 16 net carbs. And no, I'm going to allow myself 20 net carbs. I think it was like 115 grams of protein, which she had also said something about like taking your protein daily recommended lean protein intake is your ideal weight, around your ideal weight, which mine is 145. So that's definitely more protein and less fat than what I was doing. So we will flip that around and see how that goes. And again, I set my calculator to only be losing 5 pounds a month because I figured with exercise I would lose more than that, and then adding fasting on top of it. You figure I'm fasting from Sunday night to Tuesday, and then from Tuesday night to Thursday night, it's supposed to be, and then Thursday to Saturday. So I have 3 cycles of fasting in there. So I just, you know, I feel like I should be able to pull some numbers that way, and with maintaining the macros. So we'll see. Just gonna keep doing what I'm doing. But I am leaning towards starting for February doing 60-hour fasts. If I'm not, like if I make tremendous, like all, you know, if I get under, like for some reason, if I was under 150 at the end of this week, maybe I would just keep doing what I'm doing. So we'll definitely reassess on Saturday, but I think I'm going to have my date night Saturday, go back to trying to be compliant, like completely low carb, like low, keep all my macros right for Sunday, and then possibly starting Sunday night a 60-hour and just figure out where that, I'm hoping that kind of puts me to Friday, us going out in Atlantic City. So I'm hopeful. I'm also thinking that when I do eat, I'm going to eat more. So if I go to 60 hours, I'll weigh in and then probably do like protein bar, snacky type lunch, like cheese and a beef stick, something like that, and then a dinner. So I will be eating a lot more if I do a 60-hour versus 72. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Got to keep changing it up.
So I just changed real quick for yoga, and I have to go get Maddie, but I wanted to tell you guys, I'm not going to eat that Quest bar, even though it's a waste and I don't like it. So I don't want to, you know, waste the calories on it. So I took out this Built bar. It's the coconut almond. I love the chewy texture of it. It tastes very good. Super dark chocolate. Chewy. Much rather have this. So that's what I'm going to do.
It's my birthday. It's my birthday. I made a playlist for Atlantic City. You can't hear it because I can't play music and record. I'm a little nervous. I'm going to yoga. I was pretty hungry too, but that Built bar helped. And I'll be fine. It's 5:10. I'll probably eat around 7. I just wish it wasn't so late. I'm drinking 2 seltzers. I've drank 2 seltzers, and I have a big, huge water bottle taking with me because I'm nervous. I don't know what to expect. Of course, I asked Chrissy. She drives right past my house. I'm like, why don't you just come pick me up? I'm just leaving now. I don't know if
red light camera reported ahead.
So, no, I'm not. I don't like to be late. I like to be early. So, that's just part of my OCD. It gives me anxiety. So I need to be there on time, and I think you're supposed to arrive like 10 minutes early, so you're not too early, but they said like you can, you know, I'll need to ask questions because I don't understand like how their payment system works for monthly classes. So I have a question or two and want to check the place out. I don't know exactly where I'm going, so I'm not going to stay on here very long. I just wanted to come on before, and then I'll come on after and let you know how it went. But I need to find the place if I don't know where I'm going to. So, but I should be there right around 5:15, so I'm not too worried. A little worried about Tater because he was watching the dogs. It appears fine. There was just a few little things, but he wanted a pizza. So I put a frozen pizza in. Derek's on his way home, but it just, you know, makes me nervous with the oven. But he was very confident that he could do it. I was just like, oh God. So, but Derek should be there right when the pizza's
In
done.
half a mile, keep
It's
left.
still nerve-wracking, but I gotta let him do it, right? He's gotta learn. So, yep, I'm gonna go to my class and then I'll check in with you guys when I'm done. Holy fuck. Holy fuck, you guys. No fucking joke. That was no joke. I am dripping. Dripping. It was unreal. It was so like high energy, pump, lots of squats, lots of high planks, lots of like your knee to your tricep, like the side crunch. Oh my God. And the people, a couple of the people were so nice, came up to me and they're like, oh my God, have you never done this before? You're so great for your first time. And I was like, yeah, 30 days with Adrian. That's all I've ever done. Oh, it was so great and so fucking hot. Just sweat was just dripping off of us. Had a great time. I'm definitely going to do it. The student teacher was in the class and she was fantastic, and she's gonna be the one teaching on Thursday, and so I'm gonna sign up for the whole month of February. I'm so excited. Chrissy was like, do you want to try a different studio, maybe one that's closer or whatever? But I didn't see any other ones that do the hot. It was fucking hot. I had a great time. Everything is gonna hurt. My shoulders are already screaming. My arms are weak. They feel like jello. So I know tomorrow I'm gonna be hurting. But the lady was very upbeat and peppy, and the music was fantastic. So yeah, I'm excited. I just had Derek preheat the oven though. It's 7 o'clock. I hate that we're gonna eat so late, but not even that hungry. That Built Bar did it for me. I did find that I was a few times slightly nauseous and out of breath, and a little lightheaded. So I definitely will have some type of protein bar or something Tuesdays and Thursdays before going, and then eat dinner after. I do have it written down. I think I'm doing the chicken casserole, but I did talk to Chrissy and I said, you know, I'd be willing to go out to dinner one day a week. I can always make sure it's keto. But she said she wanted to save her money for Atlantic City anyway, so we might just go balls to the wall here in February. Oh my God, you guys, I'm soaking wet. Oh my God, Tracy's like, enjoy that crotch rot. Yep, I am soaked. My crotch is super soaked. Oh, what a good time though. I wish you could all do it with me. I wish I could do it with you. That sounds bad. Elvira and Tracy. That would be so fun. And Eileen and old man Caroline. Wouldn't we just have a blast? Yeah, that would be fun. All right. I know where it is. I know what to do. And I'm excited. So great. There was no spiritual anything except at the very end, a little bit of meditation and namaste, and that was it. There was no spiritual stuff at all. So I'm excited. I got it out so quick. Sorry. salad over here. Quest protein cookie with some Cool Whip. Yum.